Alright, so what I'm doing today in this video is painting with invisible ink. Now this time what I'm using for invisible ink, even though you can use a bunch of different things, is going to be lime juice. Now I don't have anything fresh, so this is just bottled, whatever I got from the store. I don't know how old it is. And I'm using a toothpick to draw with. Okay, so I have my sketch here, and for the moment, now that I know what I want, I'm going to just erase the really harsh lines until they're faint enough so that they won't show later on. And later in this video, you'll know what I mean by that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take off the dark edges and whatnot. Slightly erase it. And this is a kneadable eraser. It's the same one I used in my other videos. It's really nice because you can just, smush it into whatever shape you want. You can make it nice and pointed for details, or you can use it as a big blob. It doesn't matter. Okay, so next step is going to be just drawing the lines with your lemon, lime, or I guess whatever other citrus may work as well. If you wanted to, you could use a large or semi-large brush for this. I don't want to because, I don't know, I just want it to be more detailed, and I feel like if I use the brush, it usually makes kind of wobbly lines and doesn't look as clean and neat as the toothpick does. So here I'm just sketching the teeth in, kind of nice and rough, before I just put a rectangle in. Obviously when you do this, you want it to look a little bit more tooth-like, a little bit rougher, and like it's actually something that a creature could chew on. Flat surface doesn't work so well for that. So feel free to do several lines over one area. It's just going to make it a little bit bigger, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is the inside of the skull here. And I want it to be a little bit shadowed. So I'm just kind of squiggling the side. The coverage doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, this part here took a little while, so I just fast forwarded it. It's about 16 times the actual speed. So you can just watch. I put in the T-Rex nest, and then you can see there's kind of a line in the shape of the forehead there that I'm putting in. And in those two main horns, there's a Bronchiosaurus. If you really want to lay this on, like with a brush or something, you'll be able to see where you have painted for maybe a minute or two afterwards, depending on exactly how much you use, if you dry your brush before using it or not. With a toothpick, it disappears almost instantly. Once again, this part took a while, so I just sped through it. You can see when I hold the paper about an inch or inch and a half above the candle, the part that I painted starts to turn a darker brown. If you want to add some shading to it, you just hold the paper a little bit longer and it'll get darker. But beware that when it starts getting too dark, it can easily burst into flames, and that'll ruin your entire project. Okay, so now you can see I'm pretty much done with the other part. I'm just going to burn the edges because I think it looks cool. So you burn a little bit, get it going, and then blow it out. This is another reason why it could kind of burn to shreds and make all of your work in vain. And I'm blowing over the sink, so you won't be able to see that's what I'm doing every time I disappear. Come on, catch fire.